Inflation is soaring across our nation and taking a toll on communities across the country. And this is why inflation hit a 41-year high, with prices jumping more than 9% compared to last year. That means the average household spent almost $500 more last month to buy the same goods and services. Households aren't the only ones feeling the impact, though. Nonprofit organizations like the Second Harvest are also starting to feel the financial impact, and that could be a big problem for those who rely on their services. Our Alyssa Jackson joins us now after talking to the organization. Alyssa, how are they being impacted now?
Well, Dawn, Second Harvest gives out millions of meals to families each year, and they transport truckloads of it to organizations across the Southeast. But with inflation of food and gas, they've had to cut back. Helping people in need, that's the goal of America's Second Harvest of coastal Georgia.
A lot of people that have never been to a food bank are seeking assistance right now because they just can't make ends meet and they can't put food on the table.
The organization is a go-to place for families dealing with food insecurity, especially during the summer when kids are out of school. But the price hike at the pump and at the grocery store is putting nonprofits in a tough spot.
I was checking the fuel bill a couple weeks ago and there was a $500 charge for fuel, and I went and found the driver and I'm like, what did you do?
The nonprofit's executive director, Mary Jane Crouch, says their fuel costs are up by 50%.
That has really impacted our bottom line of what we're able to do and where we're able to go.
The U.S. Bureau of Labor reported for the 12 months ending in June, the consumer price index went up by 9.1%. That's the fastest year-over-year jump since the 80s. They added gasoline, shelter, and food as the largest contributors.
We used to be able to buy a truckload of peanut butter, for example, for around $40,000 to $45,000, and that same truckload now is in the $60,000 to $65,000 range.
They've given out thousands of meals to families this summer, so they hear the need directly from the community.
Mom and dad are still working, or mom's working, dad's working, and that rent's still the same, and there's just no way to make it all work.
Second Harvest says inflation is pushing them to scale back some of their mobile food pantries. They plan to write for more grants to make sure they can bring enough money in to get people the food they need. Now, since school is starting back soon, Second Harvest's summer feeding will come to an end, but their information is going to be on our website for other programs and resources available.
Excuse me. Thanks.